All right, welcome everybody. Happy Tuesday, I think. Sun shining, beautiful day. We've got a good workout for you today. I don't know, I've been wanting to name these workouts because I guess I create them, so I kind of want to give them a name. Yesterday was changing gears, and today we're going to call this one Spicy Little Circuit. That's the name of the workout today, Spicy Little Circuit. So we've got 6 exercises. Our work to rest ratio is going to be 45 seconds on to 15 seconds off, and we're going to go through this 3 times. Now, there's no scheduled rest in the workout other than the 15 seconds between each exercise. So remember, like always, take a breath, take drinks, grab water when you need it, because we're not stopping to adjust the timer or anything today. So whenever you need it, go ahead and grab a drink of water. Okay, exercise 1, we're gonna do a push-up with a toe tap. I really like this one. Ginny showed me this one. You know, we've been doing this one every once in a while, but it really helps stretch out your hip flexors while getting strength at the same time. So on your toes, if you're doing toe push-up, all the way down, all the way up, reaching back, tapping your toe, return. Push up, reach back, tap your toe, and return. If you guys are on your knees, push up on your knees, up on your toes, tap your toe, return. Uh, 45 seconds of those. Starting off with push-ups will be great for you guys. Okay, then we're gonna do a bent over row. And we can do this one a couple different ways. If you're trying to be mindful of your back, if any of you guys have any back things going on, we can use a chair for a little bit of assistance. So, bent over row, you can hinge over the chair if you want to take some pressure off your low back. Nice low row to your hip. Let's go 3 reps and switch if you're using the chair. If you don't need the chair, toss it aside, and you can grab your 2 dumbbells, hinging forward, nice low row here. And if you don't have any dumbbells because they're scarce and like gold right now, we'll do the tension rows. So you are creating your own tension with your muscles. So you'd be hinging forward, squeezing all the muscles in your back and your shoulders and your arms. Every muscle that's going to be moving should be nice and tense. And you're pulling your hands to your stomach, squeezing on the way down too. That's actually pretty tough. Okay, after that, we've got a low squat pulse. So feet shoulder width apart, squatting down as low as your body is feeling like going today. Might be different from day to day depending on what you did yesterday. If you've been working on gardening or whatever, you're a little stiff. So down at the bottom of your squat, you're going up about 2 inches, back down to the bottom of your squat. Up about 2 inches, back down to the bottom of your squat. If you want to use the weight, under your chin, bottom of your squat, up about 2 inches, back to the bottom of your squat. 445, that one's a burner. Then after that, we're going to do around the world. High plank here, arm, arm, leg, leg. Just a goal would be just about parallel to the floor with your arm here, here. Just a little bit off the ground with your legs. Arm, arm, leg, leg for 45 seconds. If you start to get tired, you can come down to forearm plank and go arm, arm, leg, leg. If you start to get really tired, you can go down to your knee. Arm, arm, leg, leg. Then touchdown squat. Nice cardio exercise for 45 seconds. Starting your feet together, hopping out, touching the ground. Or if you want to skip the jump, tap the ground, back up, tap the ground, back up. Or you can step, step, reach, step, 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 reach. So you get a little bit of leg action there too. Then our final exercise of the circuit is a glute bridge. Depending on where you're at with your progression on this exercise, you can go no weight, arms at your sides, flat on the ground, driving off your heels, extending your hips to the ceiling. Really try to squeeze your glutes at the top, stretch your hip flexors as high as you can, and return. If you need a weight, holding the weight on your lap, driving off the heels, extending. And that is it. We're doing each of those exercises 3 times. And remember, taking breaks when you need, because there's no scheduled rest between rounds or anything like that, just the 15 seconds between exercises. So use your rest wisely. Okay, let's get warmed up. 10 bodyweight squats. I feel like most of our warm-ups are pretty much the same, minus a couple. We kind of cycle through some of them, but really just try to get legs, nice torso rotation, a little bit of an arm stretch, and then end with usually a little bit of a cardio, get your heart rate up. So 10 of those. I want to see how many calories I'm going to burn. I'm actually going to turn on my workout. I normally don't do that, but let's see where we're at. Okay, after that, we're going to do A-frame. Hands together, hinging forward. Open up one hand, look up to the ceiling, return. Other side, return. We're going to go 5 each side. Nice, good torso rotation. Really try to stretch that arm up, making sure you're gazing up at your hand when it reaches up to the ceiling, so you get a nice, good torso stretch. All right, coming down to your mat. We're going to do some bird dogs. So on the bird dogs here, we're going to extend opposite arm, opposite leg, touch elbow to your kneecap on the way in. We'll go 5 on one side, then we'll switch. Kind of causes some instability, lateral instability, but then we're getting a nice good stretch of your hip flexors as well. All right, switch sides, 5 on the other. Try not to rotate your back if you can help it. You want to have a nice flat back, like you got a glass of water on your back and you don't want it to spill. I'd fail this movement if I was tested on it. Tight hip flexors. All right, after that, 15 JJs. Okay, have your dumbbells ready, and by the mat, because we are using them in 1, maybe 2 exercises throughout. Just keep them close so you don't need to walk across and grab them. Ready to go? Awesome. Okay, I'm excited for this workout. Get warmed up for the roofing project. Okay, starting push up with a toe tap here in 10 seconds. In 3. Push up, tap your toe. Push up, tap your toe. I was having trouble touching my toes during the when they're in the demo, but now I got all warmed up. Good job. 20 seconds. Remember, your elbows are going in at 45 degrees. They're not popping straight out to your sides. Have them not quite tucked in at your sides, but not quite flared out either. Okay, bent over row. If you need a chair to protect your back, feel free. Another option, if you don't have a chair, is to rest your elbow on your knee. Hinging forward, nice low hinge. Pulling straight back to your hips. We want to keep the shoulders down here, not shrugging the shoulders up to your ears. You are really focusing on squeezing your shoulder blades together. Now, if you want, resting opposite arm on leg, rowing, still nice and low. That back position is really important with these bent over rows. All right, low squat pulse coming at you. This will be a bit of a quad burner. Get ready for it. All the way down to the bottom of your squat. Couple inches up, back down. Remember, just like always, changing, quick pause every time you change direction. So we're not bouncing. We are, elevator, not a trampoline. Twenty seconds. Good job, you guys. Woo, they're burning. 5 seconds. Oh. Okay, around the world. High plank, arm, leg, leg. Yep. Arm, leg, leg, arm, leg, leg. Now this one, it's all about the weight distribution. We're not twisting your torso or dropping your hips at all. Try to keep that nice, flat plank. Ooh, I was cheating a little bit. This camera doesn't lie. Five seconds. All right. It's time for some cardio. Touchdown squats. There you go. So, another way to protect your back on here is keeping that chest up, making it more of a squat as opposed to a tip. See the difference? The more of a squat will help protect your back versus the hinge. It will use a little bit more of your hamstring. You choose whatever one feels better for you. All right, back down to the ground. A lot of getting up and down on this one. Sometimes that's the hardest part. All right, we're bridging. Grab the weight if you need it. Driving. Remember, you got to manually squeeze those buns when you're at the top. Otherwise, this might just be a little bit too easy. So split-second pause at the top with a contraction of your glute muscles. Many of us have a lot of trouble activating our glutes. So sometimes we got to kind of do it on our own because they're still learning when and when not to fire, if that makes sense. 10 seconds. All right, back up at the top, push up with the toe tap, so we don't have to get up, staying on the ground for this one. All right, push up, reach back, push up, reach back. Remember, 45 degrees on the elbows. I'll do it this way so you guys can see where my elbows are. So we're here, we're not tucking in and we're not going way out. We're halfway between, 45-degree angle. So your elbows aren't pinned to your sides, but there's about a 2-inch gap between your side and where your elbow finishes up. And if you ever have any problems, for the grunt, if you ever have any problems with your wrist doing push-ups, make sure that wrist, elbow, shoulder, and wrist, elbow, shoulder are stacked straight on top of each other, and arms aren't any wider than shoulder width apart. Then we're putting some lateral forces on there, and we don't want that. And go for bent over row. Nice low row, squeezing your shoulder blades together. Twenty seconds in. Whew. We got 15 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, time for that pulse. Get those quads burning again. And low, up 2 inches, down to parallel to the floor. The speed of these pulses is up to you, but just please, please, please make sure you're pausing just for a split second at each change of direction. I mean, we could do this. Or you could be a little bit methodical with your approach. 5, 4. I don't know why I slapped my legs when I started to get tired. In my mind, I think it's gonna help. Doesn't though. All right, around the world, coming up. And up. Nice low plank, arm, arm, leg, leg, arm, arm, leg, leg. Let's try to keep those legs, knees locked when you lift them up. That motion is coming from your hips, not here. Fifteen seconds. Okay, touchdown squats coming at you. Whew. Getting pooped. And go. Good job, you guys. Keep going. Good job, Chad. Holy cow, you're grooving, you're moving. about 2 to my 1. 15 seconds. We're going down to the floor after this, so we get a nice little break. Sorry, heart rate catch up. Glute bridge. Last exercise of the second round. And drag. Squeezing the glutes at the top. All right, I'm going to challenge you guys. On the last circuit, if you feel like you still got a little bit in the tank, like you were maybe pacing yourself for the workout, let's try to empty it. Let's try to go hard. Every exercise, no rest, no rest during the 45-second intervals. Utilize that 15 seconds to catch up and transfer. 5 seconds. All right, challenge on. 45 seconds, no breaks, all 6 exercises. Push up with a toe tap coming up here at you. Good job, you guys. $15 seconds. Keep it up, you guys. Only a few more push-ups to go. Five. Oh, man. Okay, we're rowing. Still counts as no rest if you're doing the alternating one. And 3. I'm gonna have to drop 1. If you need to lighten up the weight to keep moving, that's okay. We wanna make sure that our form is staying good. If you notice that things are starting to get a little floppy, you gotta slow it down, regroup, make sure you're doing every rep right. Good job, Patty. Keep that nice low hinge. We're not starting to stand up. All right. Once we're done with the squat pulse, it's smooth sailing. Three. Good job, you guys. I know it burns. A little bit of discomfort's okay. But you got to know your limits too. Keep it up, you guys. 20 seconds. You can do it. Just 10 more seconds. Keep it up. Keep going. Keep going. 5, 4, fight it. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Oh, man. Awesome job, you guys. Okay, smooth sailing from here. Around the world, touchdown squats, glute bridge, donezo. And up, arm, arm, leg, leg. Keep it up, everybody. You need to take the arms and legs out of it. Just hold a nice high plank. 10 seconds. All right, touchdown squats, glute bridge, done. That's it. Minute and a half left to work. That's it. Power through. There you go. Quick round here, guys. Quick round. Try to keep up with Chad. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Try to keep up with Chad. He's moving. Yeah, way to go, you guys. Way to push it. Keep your weight on your balls of your feet on here. You got a quick movement. 15 seconds. Keep it up. 5. Okay. Glute bridge. That is finishing up on the ground. Nice tight squeezes of the buns. And go. No rest here. Keep it up. 20 seconds. Nice high bridge. That last inch of range of motion is what matters the most. High as you can. Very end of your range of motion. 5 seconds. Oh, yeah. Awesome job, you guys. That was a good final round. Oh. Geez, when I said sprint, I didn't know I was going to get that much out of you. Awesome job. All right. Catch your breath. Good job, Jen. Good job, Nicole. Good job, Lauren. Chelsea, you too. Whew. Okay. Catch your breath. Grab a quick drink. We'll cool it down. All of our cool down today is going to be on the mat. A couple of yoga type moves. Not a yoga instructor, but sometimes a lot of the moves that I do, Ginny will be like, oh, that's some savasana. I'm like, or else it's a, you know, a quad stretch. So sorry if I butcher some of these. Okay, we'll start off on tabletop position. We'll do some cat cows. So we'll start arching your back, inhaling, looking up to the ceiling. Then exhale, spread your shoulder blades apart, tuck your tail in. Nice smooth transition between the two. Arch, inhale. Exhale, round and tuck. All right, one more each. Inhale, arch, eyes upwards. Exhale, tuck your tail, round your back. Okay. Then we're going to shift down to child's pose. I want you to reach your hands out as far as you can on the mat. Tuck your head between your arms. Try to sink your tailbone into your heels. You're going to hold here for 10. Really try to elongate your spine here. Okay, then I want you to walk your hands, if we're on a clock, you're going to walk your hands to about 2 o'clock. You're going to shift your hips to a 7 o'clock. Do that side body stretch. You should feel this underneath your shoulder, kind of close to your armpit. Maybe if your hips are tight, you're gonna feel this on the outside of your hips. Okay, walk your hand to the left side to 11 o'clock. Shift your hips to 5 o'clock. Okay, now I'd like you guys to lay down flat on your back. We're gonna bring one leg across your body. If you need to pin that leg down, if it keeps wanting to pop up on you, hold it down with one hand. Your other hand's gonna reach the opposite. Direct your gaze to that hand that's reaching backwards. All right, back to center. I want you to squeeze your knees together, and I want you to try to press your tailbone to the floor, resting your head on your mat. And roll to the opposite side. Top knee across your body, bottom leg is straight, reaching the opposite side. All right, you guys, that is your workout. Kick butt like huge. Okay, our make a difference for today. We're always kind of go, 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 go. Sometimes it's good to have a reminder before reacting to a situation or even a phone call. Stop, take a breath, relax your body before reacting. You can even use your cell phone as an opportunity or a reminder. Let's say your phone rings. When you hear that phone ring, that can be your opportunity, or text message to go off. Any chime that your phone makes or vibrate that your phone makes, kind of use that as a bell to take a breath before picking it up and responding. It's crazy if you take a breath and relax before you respond, how different your response might be. So take that and run with it. Awesome job, you guys. Way to kick butt. Oh, reminder again, Ginny and I are taking Saturday and Monday off. I posted it on Stay Active at Home Facebook page, but I'm just going to keep reminding you guys so you don't show up on here and be like, what the crap, you guys aren't here. So awesome job, everybody. Way to go. It's awesome seeing your faces like usual.